You can spot me in the city, build a lobby with a sawed-off shotty screaming, drop it, this a robbery.
What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the Let me get a little warm. All right, the clinch system for a new boxing game. So here's my idea. Just real quick, I'm not going to give away all of my ideas when it comes to this system because I have to slow down on giving this information out for free, to be honest. All right, so now we got to start thinking business-wise. But here's my idea for a clinch-based system so far. Okay, so let me set it up for you. So you got an inside fighter, like a Joe Frazier, I don't know, Henry Armstrong or something like that. And you boxing the guy. And you stepping up and you cutting off the ring, right? And the guy is moving along. The guy may have a boxer or something, and you're trying to cut off the ring, and you get in, and when he moves to his left, you move to your right. When he moves to his right, you move to your left, and you're hooking him, bam, and you're hooking him, bam, and you start to close in on him, and once you get close, what do? You press the L3 toggle button in, okay? Something like UFC, all right, when they do the clinch. You press that, and then when you have a brawler, what happens? His head gets in on his chest. And then you can hit, hook to the body, bam, hook to, bam. You can move to the side, boom. When you move to the other side, your head go on this side, bam. Your head go on this side, boom. And then once you come back over here, bam, and you want to throw an uppercut, boom, right? You discharge him. Now you're not in the clinch anymore. And then you go back to working. And then once you get in close, you want to get, he's against the ropes now. You press the L3 button in, boom. Your head goes on his chest, and you start hitting, bam. You go to the head, boom. And now you're getting in close, and he's trying to push you off, right? He's trying to push you off. And then if he gets you off, you can hit, bam, right at the end. But you can work on an inside game by hitting the clinch button, all right? So now you're asking, hey, what's the benefit of being on the other side if a brawler is trying to clinch you? Here's the thing. It all depends on the style you have. I'm not going to give away the animation for each style, but let's say you have a boxer, balanced boxer. Let's say you have an outside fighter, a brawler, or a slick boxer. Let's just say those are the options, and you choose the slick boxer, okay? So when that person hit the clinch button, or if you hit the clinch button, you guys are now in the inside game, okay? Now his animation as a slick fighter is like this. All right, so you can press to the right, body shot, or press to the right, uppercut, or press to the right, push off, okay? Or he's inside and he's giving you too much, you can press the clinch button. Now you clinch it, and then you can push off, okay? Or you can clinch and wait for the ref to break you up. Now, you say when you're right here and that person is in the clinch animation and his head is on your chest, right? And you can go to the side and you can hit right here. You can do this, or you can go to the side here and try to do that. Now, when you're in this animation, you can only throw the uppercut, right? What can you do with the left hand? Bump them. Get space. It's a bump. It's not the push. It's the bump. So the same, what you do with square, when you're jabbing, when you're in close on the clinch, it's a push off. And when you do with the push, with the bump, bam, uppercut. Okay? But here's the problem with that. We're going to have a full physics-based system. So when you're pushing off and his head is on your chest and that elbow clips his head, boop, the ref can say, watch the elbows. Okay, because it's a physics-based system. So sometimes the arm hits the shoulder. Sometimes the guy is too far down and the elbow hits the head. Okay, and the ref can say, watch the elbows. But if the ref doesn't say it, the guys that's down here who's getting pushed, or if you're clinching too much and the ref not saying anything, what can you do? Complain. On the D-pad, you press up, left, right, down, whatever you want to associate to the D-pad, you complain. Bam. You hit the complain button up, the ref, you complain to the ref, hey, he's butting my head or whatever, the ref will say, hey, watch the elbows. I'm not going to give too much detail on how to get the ref involved or how the ref should be involved. I'm not going to give too much detail on that because, you know, I have a lot of ideas, okay? So let's say you don't have a slick boxer And let's say you have a brawler. Now, when you guys press, when whoever hit the clinch button, and now y'all head to head, and y'all ripping punches to each other. Y'all doing the same thing to each other, but it's a physics-based system. And the problem with that is the heads are starting to collide. And guess what the ref say? Watch the heads. Now you're Mickey. Now you're Ward and Gotti, right? Now you're down there mixing it up, and then your heads clip. Watch the heads. All right. Now, I think an outside fighter, it should be harder to get on the inside and clinch. But if you're clinched on the outside fighter, it's harder for the outside fighter to get you off, and it's harder for the outside fighter to do a lot of damage on the inside. You know, so you're going to have different statistics based on what style boxer you have, right? I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail on how I'm going to do that, but those are a few ideas on a physics-based system and a few ideas on clinching and how you can use that as a true fighting technique. I think, you know, holding too much, the ref can start saying, hey, you're holding too much, and maybe even dock a point. I think that there should be accidental bumps and accidental cuts, right? And all that stuff should be included in the clinch-based system. Of course, you have to have it to where the clinch-based system is not something that you spam and something that you just going to go and do. So it has to be difficult to even, you have to be a master at cutting the guy off and getting there. Or if they both equally want to engage and fight on the inside. But I do think there should be a clinch-based system, and there should be some true work fighting in the clinch. ShowBizz the adult. I'm out.
You can spot me in the city building lobby with a sawed-off shotty screaming, drop it, it's a robbery.